Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I have a motion to open up April 9th, 2025.
I'll make a
meeting.
motion.
Wonderful. Second, anyone?
Second.
Wonderful. All right, we have a couple excused absences today, Christine Furno and Marilyn Corbin. And in front of you today are the February 12th, 2025 minutes from our last meeting. If you could look them over and any questions come up, please let us know. We'll need a motion to accept those minutes.
A number separately grown.
Oh, wait till you see today's.
Good thing.
Yep. Cassandra? Yeah? Could you get the phone, please? Thank you.
Any questions? Okay, can I have a motion to accept the minutes from our February 12th, 25 meeting? Anybody want to second that? Thank you. Okay, Patrice, reported bills.
So we had the cell phone and all of our exercise programs under the grant. And under our regular COE budget, we had our stationary phones, some office supplies, and some supplies for craft us.
And then the most important thing, how are our statistics and rides looking?
So I think we're up to 680 rides as of today. We've had 2,084 people sign in. 151 of them are from out of town, so that's a good ratio. So it's a lot of Douglas people.
Yeah, that's good.
And that's in the last 68 days. So this month, in the last 6 days, we've had 223 people. We had 710 people for the 21 days we were open in March. So our numbers are just insane. And I think, what did we had 6,000 last year? I think we're going to be like probably 9 or 10. If we're getting a couple hundred people every few days.
That's great.
Monday and Tuesday is extremely busy. Thursdays now are 2 because the card groups have grown tremendously. The pitch and the cribbage group, they're like stuffed in there like sardines because the only place I can put them is in the card room, in the middle room there. So that group has really grown, and we had 2 people call this week that would also like to join that group. So, and it's nice because it's men and women.
Yeah.
The DART group has also grown pretty well. They're having a good time doing that on Wednesdays as well. So, and the Dominoes group meets. So, yeah, it's been really busy.
Yeah, numbers are great.
Yeah.
I know by the time I get here for bingo,
Oh yeah.
parking lot is
Yeah.
just full. Yeah,
That's great.
yeah,
Yeah,
so it's good.
We
It's
tried
good.
with some of our parties to be like, we're not opening doors until 11:45 because you'd have people in the parking lot at 10 o'clock.
Right.
You're trying to get that one spot.
Yeah.
You know, if we have cards going on and exercise going on in the
I know.
morning before any of our events, by the time, like, we'll be rolling this room over today, the
Yeah.
exercise lady's gonna come in, then we have a program this afternoon, then we have, so it's nonstop, so people trying to come in and park.
And I know the people who have issues walking, a
Yes.
couple of the people that play bingo have really big issues walking. And they come and just sit in their cars and wait until Patrice opens up,
Yeah.
just so they
They
don't
get
have
in
to
easy.
walk from way in the
Yeah.
back.
I tell them, take the bus. It pulls right up in front.
Yeah, it does. Public transportation. All right, how about the lunch program?
Lunch program is going great, so I did a little bit of a feature of just throwing pictures on Facebook. Just
Yeah, some of the meals are great.
bump it out to, social media, and in this edition, I don't have one with me right now, but on the newsletter that's going out for May and June, I put the menu on the front
Oh, good.
of it, and kind of, said we're doing a lot of Thursdays too, we've had a lot of Thursday events, plus our lunch club with crafts and stuff like that, so we're trying to incorporate Tuesdays and Thursdays most of the month, and so it's going well. I think everybody's enjoying it, and no complaints, and we sent out a little survey to say, what do you think of the quality, the menu choices, the portion size, is there anything you want to see on the menu? And it was very well received, no negative comments at all.
Yeah, I think that program's worked out really well.
It has, it's worked out really well, and I know that Tri-Valley is no longer working out of Sutton's Kitchen. They had actually called and asked if they could use ours, and I said, we have a residential kitchen.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
And we have our own chef, so I can't have you in here doing Meals on Wheels, and you have to open at a certain time, and I wouldn't have the staffing for
No.
it. So, they've gone over to Dudley, I guess they're bringing it out of Dudley. So Sutton is now hopping on the bandwagon with Northbridge and Uxbridge and trying to create their own meals, because seniors wanna eat, right? And they wanna be able to have a meal that's good, and the food
Yeah.
is
And
not
when
as.
you're alone, even if you love to cook,
Yeah.
when you're by yourself, you don't want to cook. You just don't.
And you're not
You
gonna
know?
cook healthy foods, you're gonna cook things filled with carbohydrates and all
Yeah.
that. So to have a nice meal here
Yeah.
that,
And to come here and have a wonderful meal for $4, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
It's a
just so worth it.
And the camaraderie of just being with other
That's the
people, and
socialization.
eating, and
Yep.
it's very, very important,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Very
mean, it's,
important.
And the food is great. Cassie does a great job.
Yeah, she
She
did.
really does. Food is very, very good.
all right, so upcoming events?
So we didn't meet in March, so I wanted to talk about a couple of the past ones. We had a huge St. Patrick's Day party with the Minstrel and the Harper, the Cultural Council funded that. They were really good. I thought they were very entertaining, and they had a wide variety of different instruments and all kinds of stuff. So Cable did a great job, and it is up on Cable. We usually tag it on our Facebook too. The only problem is we did have a couple of people that were speaking during the event, so I have to make sure when I'm announcing the events that I say no cell phones, and please do not talk during an event, because this was not a loud band. This was a harp and a flute.
Courtesy.
And so, unfortunately, where the camera was posted was right where the chatty table was.
And they were so good, the music
They
was
were.
Yeah, great.
beautiful.
Yeah, it was something different. It was like you
And
were sitting in a
she
little
had-
pub in Ireland.
She had the most beautiful voice,
Oh, nice.
the wife. It was wonderful.
Oh, and she was funny.
Oh, I know.
She was very funny.
Yeah.
So I will definitely remember to say that, and no chatting, please, while the performance is going on for the enjoyment of everybody,
Yeah, right.
or,
Like in the movie theaters, you
Yeah.
should probably have that.
or getting up and taking your phone over to here on speakerphone, and it's still loud enough for
And
everybody to
still,
hear.
yeah, you could
So-
still, I'm deaf and I could still hear it.
Yeah, so, we also went to BBT for lunch. We had 49 people. The Sunshine Club is continuing to offset the price because it's $17.50 a person, and we get it for $12 because the Sunshine Club pays the difference. So, but everybody enjoyed that, and out of all that 49 people, we did count, there was 3 of our regulars that come in for everything, and they were from, I think, Uxbridge. So we leave it open to Douglas
It
first,
was
we can have up to
wonderful.
55 people.
Yeah.
And when we have the extra space, we allow the other towers to come that are regulars. So everything now is open to Douglas only unless we have space.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Because of our limited space. So having more than 50 people out into that room, you can't do it. And
No.
at the St. Patrick's Day, I think we have 48, because I knew there was a couple of different tables that were all gonna have walkers, and everybody uses the big rollators.
Yeah.
So they take up a little bit of space. So safely, 48 people probably in that room is what we can do. Which is a shame, because we had a waiting list and it was all
I
Douglas
know.
people.
Yeah.
I had a waiting list of 12 people.
We need a bigger space.
It's not gonna happen, Jana, we're just gonna we gotta make the best of what we got.
Anything else?
So, so for April, we're having our game day tomorrow. We have a pop-up event that's happening today, CMRPC I don't have much information on it, they're very vague. Agnieszka from the Board of Health reached out and said, can we have a luncheon? We're gonna talk about the Montford River and some grant funding that's gonna be happening because of weather and other stuff. So they're actually bringing in a catered lunch today for free for all the seniors, just to kind of get their opinion on,
Yeah.
I think, what the funding should be spent on. I'm not really 100% sure, we'll find out more about that today. And we're having our game day tomorrow. And our movie day, at the end of the month, we're making May Day baskets. Jennifer's had that on my bucket list for like 2 years, and she's like, this year we're doing it. We did have a nice Easter craft with a nice luncheon last week, and Easter egg hunt sponsored by the Sunshine Club, so that was a lot of fun. So, we're pretty busy, and our regular programs are just
That's great, yeah, good.
all day long, because we added a few new ones at the beginning of the year, so,
Wonderful.
yes.
Good. All right, Pam, how's the Sunshine Club?
Okay, well, we've got a busy schedule coming up. We have a couple new people who are participating in the Sunshine Club, and they seem to be some of our younger seniors.
That is
And
good.
it's nice to get new ideas and
Yeah.
help that way. We had our luau party with line dancing and Hawaiian pizzas on March 21st, that was in the evening. April 11th, we've got the Harrington Piano Student coming in to do a dress rehearsal for a program they're doing. So the 16 kids are coming to do a recital, and we're serving a lunch, so it's open to the public to come participate. They're looking forward to it. Hi, Rita.
What day that school is?
That is Friday, the 11th.
And they're fantastic.
Yeah.
They came in the wintertime, and they were great.
Yeah, the sign-up sheet is out there. but
Okay.
It's a noontime lunch with just the simple sandwiches, and then the recital will begin about 12:30.
Okay.
So, good. On the 17th, our own Jean Dwinell's gonna come in and do an evening history program on the town of Douglas, the start of Douglas, the who, the what, the when, the where, the how, all that kind of stuff. And we're doing a dinner prior to that, at 6 o'clock, she starts at 7. In May, we're doing our annual Cinco de Mayo party with Bobby D, the DJ again, he's fabulous. So, and then on the 23rd of May, we have a naturalist coming in to talk about possums. So it'll be an educational, informative program. June, we're not doing much because the schedule here is so full. And in July, we're looking to organize a trip to Polar Park for a game. And August 1st is our senior appreciation picnic up at the lake.
Oh, awesome.
So that's
Very
our
nice.
schedule.
Sounds good.
And Patrice, I wanted to ask you, I thought about this the other day.
Mhm.
Upstairs on the 3rd floor where we pile boxes of stuff up. Any way to get shelving up there is that space available for us to do that?
I don't know, I'd have to check with Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean,
You can't walk in.
you can't.
You can't.
And post office has stuff up there too.
Right.
And,
There's no place to put it in an
So much.
organized manner.
yes, yeah, I will chat with him about that to see if we could do something
Yeah,
like
you know,
that.
even those metal shelvings or
Right.
something, or plastic,
Yeah.
you know, that can be just
Yeah.
taken up and down.
Because
easily.
even seasonally, if we could put stuff up
Yeah,
there and down
right.
there, I mean, because we have no space,
Right.
none. I mean, every closet is chock full.
Yeah, because I know you got your stuff, we'd like to store our stuff up
Yeah.
there too, and just go a little higher, organize,
Yeah.
so I would,
I'll take a tour of day too and see if there's anything we have up there that we
Yeah.
don't need up there.
right,
Before it was chock full because all the archives stuff for the town hall was up there. Now it's not, it's over at the,
yeah.
it's over at the town hall. But the
Yeah.
space is just we thought having all these cabinets would increase
Yeah.
our storage and it
Yeah.
just.
They're all full.
I could use more.
Yeah.
And it's stuff that we use,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, because you got a lot more programs. and
Yeah.
things.
You know, and if we're gonna share some space, maybe we can help with, you know,
Yeah.
just the portable plastic.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's a good idea,
Yeah.
good idea.
Okay.
And want it so you can have it organized.
and label, and you can find it without moving a million boxes to get to the one on the
Oh,
bottom,
right.
you know?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right, wonderful. Any other business anyone would like to bring up that wasn't previously anticipated? No, we good, no? Okay, well, let's pick the date of our next meeting then. That was easy. All right, so May 7th, 14th.
Either one works for me, though. I'm away the week of the 21st. I'm missing the Possum program.
14th is better for me.
Possum's a very nice animal.
Yeah. Let's see, all right, the 14th at 9.
Okay, so yes, the next meeting for the Council on Aging will be May 14th at 9 a.m. Okay. And I need a motion to adjourn today's meeting.
Motion to adjourn?
Thank you. Anybody second on that?
Second.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.